Hello! What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. Alright, who do we got in here today? Hello, NSM. Hello, Legit. Hello, Zach. Hello, Wee Myers. Hello, Sleepy. Hello, Stumpy. Hello, everybody. So glad you could join me. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Well, I guess because the last stream I really wasn't able to interact with you guys very much because of the collaborative chaos occurring during the Smash or Pass stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a great time. It was wonderful to be with Jubilee and Cole and Terrible and all them dudes and dudettes, and I had a great time. We're definitely gonna be doing more in the future. I promise, though, next time we do it, I'm gonna throw in more anime and video game waifus for you guys. Beyond that, celebrated my birthday over the weekend, and had a lovely time. Yeah, it was really nice. So, I got taken out to lunch. I had a nice fancy dinner with my husband at a hibachi place that we like, cause hibachi is like my favorite thing in existence, but I only get to have it like once a year because it's so damn expensive. It was cool though, because I told him it was my birthday and I got a free plate of fried ice cream, which, yum. It was so good. Afterwards, when we got home, my husband and I did a Lego set together. I guess it's something that we've kind of started doing together on Valentine's Day. Because I mentioned that I wanted the Lego flowers and I thought they looked really pretty, so he went and found me another set of Lego flowers and we did Legos while watching murder mysteries all night. It was a lovely, cozy Valentine's night. And then yesterday, we all went mini golfing and had fancy burgers, in Dallas proper. So, all in all, really lovely time. Thank you to everybody who sent in birthday well wishes and stuff. Thanks, guys. Y'all really made me feel special. So, thank you. How do they fry an ice cream? So what it is, and I'm gonna be terrible at explaining this, but I believe what the process is it's ice cream, but in like a fried cake. So it's the outside dome that's fried, and then the ice cream inside is still like nice and chilled and cold. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't able to finish all of it, so I ended up sharing some of my dessert with a little girl at my table, and she was like absolutely over the moon. So, you know what? You spread the love on Valentine's Day. When you have a Valentine's Day birthday, that's what you do. You spread the love. Speaking of love, more people just showed up. Hello, Gundam. Hello, Tyrant. And hello, Zelda NPC. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was just recapping the birthday exploits. But yeah, had a great time. Still waiting on one or two gifts to come in. I have been told that a Miles Edgeworth Nendoroid is heading my way, so yeah! My boy's coming home! And by the way, to answer your question, Legit, yes, I did see the new artwork that you posted of Edgeworth. I love it. It's great. One question, though. Why is there an eggplant in his bouquet? If you look real close... Quick, while we're on the subject of it. Also, I'm using my shiny new headphones that I got as a birthday gift for me. And everything is like a lot more muted. I don't know if that means that the headphones are of a higher quality or not, but I can barely hear the background music now. You throw ice cream in the oil. No, that is not how you make fried ice cream. That's not how you do it. Don't throw ice cream in oil. That's a very, very bad idea. Don't do that. Also, if I'm talking a little, if I'm going a little softer than normal, it's because I do have a bit of a scratchy throat. I'm hoping that it's because, of allergies and not that I'm coming down with something, but just in case, I've got my super duper sore throat buster ginger honey lemon black tea ready to go. It's actually a lot nicer than the first time I made it, so yeah, let me okay, I got the picture finally. So yeah, let me just show this to you guys, because everybody needs to appreciate it. Everyone needs to appreciate this. Ba-ba-bum, where are you, Edgeworth? Okay, no, for real, where are you, Edgeworth? Say vintage. Oh my god, what? Let's try that. Ah, here he is. Boom! There it is. There's the official Edgeworth fan art that they released for Valentine's Day. Drawn by the same guy and everything. And if you look real close at the bouquet, I'm zooming in on the bouquet. The bouquet, thank you. Look, right here. Eggplant. Why? For what reason? Also, I love that there's like a though. But why an eggplant? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand there being an eggplant. You keep zooming in on something else. No! No, it's fine. It's fine. Also, my mic keeps cutting out. Uh-oh. Everything seems to be okay on my end. Why does he have old bag? Wait! Is that old bag? Hold on, I'm pulling it back up. I'm pulling it back up. Is that old bag in there? Is that what it is? Oh my god, it actually is. No! Edgeworth, honey, you need to burn that bouquet and throw it away. Just throw it away. I appreciate it away, or at the very least, chuck that Tsum Tsum into the fire where it belongs. He does look gorgeous, though. He does look very, very gorgeous, though. Let's see. I keep zooming in on something else. No, it's fine. Check your new headphones. Some of the new headphones have a dial that increases voice chat. I don't have a microphone set up on this. I don't think. Hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. I think that fixed it. Maybe not. Okay, well that's the volume. I can definitely hear the volume now. The florist was playing a prank on him. Yeah, probably. My mic is fine. It might be something with my new headphones, because there is a option for a microphone, but I don't have it plugged in. And yes, I noticed there was no Phoenix in the bouquet. That's all right. We can't have everything. I have not seen the new 100 Girlfriends episode yet. The sub should be available, or the dub, rather, should be available by the time we're done here today. But yeah, my voice is a little bit iffy today, so we'll see how much of the stream we can get through without my voice completely dying on me. We may do that later. He could be giving the flowers to somebody else. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That still doesn't explain why old bag is in there, though. Yeah, we'll talk about the 100 Girlfriends episodes next time, if that's okay. I haven't had a chance to watch them. I've been very busy with church and errand stuff this morning before the stream, so I haven't had a chance to look at the new episode yet. But I should be fine. Don't push yourself too hard. I'll be okay. I've got my... ready to go, along with a giant thing of water, so I should be fine, but I promise if it gets to be too much, I will bail and end the stream early, but hopefully we'll be okay. Speaking of which, it feels like it's been a while since I've worn this. Okay, real quick, my quick thoughts on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I love that they are bringing back Metal Harbor and other stages from Sonic and the Secret Rings. I mistakenly thought that the pirate ship one was a haunted ship from Sonic Rush Adventure. But turns out it's actually the one from Sonic and the Secret Rings, so whoops. That would have been cool, though. It got me thinking about Sonic Rush Adventure again, which has a bomb-ass soundtrack that y'all need to check out. And the Extreme Gears are back! The Extreme Gears are back! I was awful at Sonic Riders, but I've always loved the aesthetics of the Extreme Gears, so I'm really glad that those are back. It looks like our boy Jed is back as well, so it'll be fun to see him again. Haven't seen him for quite some time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It was a little strange to me that there weren't any voices in the trailer, and I don't know if that's because it's still that early in development that they haven't done any recording yet, or maybe it's a strike thing. I'm not sure. But apparently other Sega characters will be in the game as well, as they should. Sega has too big a roster of kooky characters to not include a couple of them. Also, hello, Bushmaster. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So yes, I'm definitely gonna try and check out Sonic Racing Cross Worlds when I get the chance. I'm not promising it's gonna be a day one stream, because I may not be able to, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford it when it comes out. New games are very, very pricey these days. But I promise you, we will be looking at it when it releases at some point. Oh yeah, if they add Joker, that's an instant buy. I'm gonna try and sign up for the network test of Cross Worlds. Yeah, I might try to get in on that as well, but I'm also looking at getting in the closed beta for Elden Ring Night Rain, the 3-person co-op Elden Ring game. As well as maybe bumming around Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know yet. My husband got in on the first beta. I'm gonna maybe try and dive in on the second beta and see if this is something that I want to stream or not. I know Monster Hunter is like hella popular with other VAs. I know that Cassia Lulu, Safberry, Nano's voice actress, plays Monster Hunter a lot, so I don't know. It hasn't really been a game that has piqued my interest, but you know me. I'm willing to try anything once. I'm willing to be bullied into anything once. Mario Kart 9 has serious competition. Like, it looks so much like Mario Kart. It kind of threw me for a loop. Like, I thought at first it was Mario Kart, but with Sonic characters, but I mean, that's basically what all the Sonic racing games are, but you know what I mean. It had the look. It looks like what Team Sonic Racing should have been. Yeah, I missed Team Sonic Racing. Not missed as in like, oh, I missed playing it. Missed it as in I didn't actually get around to it. I really liked Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, those two games, but from what I understand, Team Sonic Racing just wasn't up to snuff compared to those, so I'm hoping that Cross Worlds will be a step back in the right direction. And yeah, Knights would be... Dude, it would be awesome to have Knights in the game. I do have Knights in the Dreams on the list as part of Super Sonic Saturday. Although not being a Sonic game, it was made by Sonic Team, so tangentially it counts. Apparently Cross Worlds is going to be running on the Unreal Engine. Have other Sonic games been made on that before? Not that I'm aware of. Of course, I don't know all that much about game engines myself. I just, if it looks cool, I play it. I don't really look at the specs unless it just straight up will not run on my machine. On my rig. Yeah. Looks awesome. Can't wait to try it. R.I.P. to the Hedgehog Engine. Alright. I've kept y'all waiting long enough. I think we're ready to dive back in, don't you? I've kept myself waiting long enough. I am more than ready to dive back into Gay Lawyer Sunday. I have missed our boy so much. And why am I getting the cat spray now? Why am I getting it now? I haven't even started the game yet. I just said I was excited. The sipping hadn't even begun yet. Chill. But thank you. Let's dive back in. If I can get these. There we go. Oh man, it has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. Yes, I know the game supports autosave. It's been a while, but it hadn't been that long. I got my shadow scroll signed yesterday. Oh, awesome! Yeah, if you want to throw that in the Discord, that'd be dope. I'd love to check it out. Ain't no dirty thoughts here. Ain't no dirty thoughts. None of them willing to voice. So, since it's been a while, quick recap. We just finished the first case of Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Turnabout Trigger, in which the president of Zhangfa was almost assassinated. One of his bodyguards was actually assassinated. But then we found out that the whole assassination was a ploy to try and get people to sympathize with the president. Where have I heard that before? And the killer of the bodyguard was the other guy's bodyguard, was the other one. Bronco Knight, I think was his name. Yeah, this dude in the neck cast. He was the killer. It was him all along. But during the midst of the investigation, we got a surprise appearance from an old foe, one Shelley the Killer. And as of yet, his involvement in this case, we don't know why he was called in. So that is, I feel, going to be the of this one. You can't hear the music? Wait, what? What's going on with the music? Why isn't the music going? Hold on one second. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Can we hear the music now? It's going in my headphones. And it seems to be going now, so I think we should be all right now. Let me know if it... Okay, cool. Thank you. How did the killer get away? He caused a blackout on the plane, and then he, sucker punched Edgeworth and, made his escape. So, yeah, he got away like the sneaky boy that he is. I'm sure this will not be the last that we see of the killer in this game, so, we'll see what's going on. Perhaps the second case will give us some more information. So, with the recap out of the way, let us proceed with Episode 2, The Captive Turnabout. Here we go! Back to it. Episode 2, The Captive Turnabout. Wait, are we playing Persona 5? Are we playing Persona 5? This is just the intro to Persona 5. We're just playing Persona 5 all over again. Oh no. Oh? Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, well, someone killed our killer from the first case. Damn, all right. You're right. I never saw it coming. Dog? Dog? We interrupt Ace Attorney to bring you Persona 5. That Persona 5 Ace Attorney crossover we keep talking about keeps getting more and more real by the day. Also, is the dog gonna be the killer? Are we gonna prosecute a dog in this game? Is this actually what we're gonna be doing? I have seen cases where people have tried to blame the killing on the dog. It's actually one of my favorite Poirot mysteries. Dumb Witness. The killing was blamed on the dog, and the dog ended up helping solve the case. It's one of my favorite all-time Poirot mysteries. So I really hope it's something like that. But that dog seems scary. So it could be like that one Columbo episode where the guy trained his dogs to attack and kill that one guy. It could be something like that. Rosebud. All right. So enough hypothesizing. Let's get into it and see if we can get some answers here. And let's see how well my voice holds up. March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Edgeworth is already, like, so unimpressed.
Still no sign of him, huh?
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now.
The killing of Bastion Rook. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the murder. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am to be the prosecutor behind the bench.
Of course you are.
What's taking so long? You there! What's going on? I don't know, sir! We got a situation! It's Knight! He's been killed! What? Killed? In the detention center?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for?
Right. God, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir. Everybody... Bronco Knight got turned into... Oh my god, that's awful. No. No. Bruh. Also, hello, Lisa Dragon. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Gay Lawyer Sunday, where a murder just happened in the jail. Oh, there was something about the holding cells. I think he was saying that the murders didn't occur in the holding cells. I think it's just all I missed out on. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way! Sorry. Those running animations are so goofy. Oh my god, look at this Resident Evil door! You need like a red key card and a blue key card to open that shit. Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead down to the prison proper? Yes.
Wait, you mean those other cells aren't part of the prison?
Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I've unlocked it, sir! Please, follow me! Okay. Oh, wow! Ooh, okay, hang on. There is a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack at this crime scene, but, we will get to it when we get to it. That's Knight, all right. But he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? Something isn't right. Edgeworth hasn't been accused of murder. No, but I'm sure it's gonna be one of our friends who's accused, but who would be hanging out in a prison, man? March 27th, 10:32 a.m. Prison workshop. Why is there a workshop in a prison, though? Okay, also, this right here, this is deeply concerning to me. This area in particular. Why would you have an area like this in your prison? Like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna just pretend it's not there.
This is horrible! How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered?
I can hardly believe it myself. But there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes.
And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held in the detention center, no?
He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here. Maybe he wanted his way over? Workshop to rehabilitate prisoners. Oh, like prison labor. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. But that dog pen? That dog pen area? That is very concerning to me. The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also by a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. Okay, so there's the building layout, a map of the facility including the detention center and the prison proper. That's a pretty long hallway, yeah. I suppose we had better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. All right, investigation, starto! All right, so it looks like Kay is our weird girl as per normal. Can we talk to Kay at all? No? Let's talk to Gumshoe. Yes, sir? Alright, let's get some info. Let's get some info from Gumshoe first. Let's see. Arrested for murder on the afternoon of the 25th and killed on the morning of the 27th. Talk about instant karma. Never would have thought our perp would have turned into a victim himself, though. Yes. I don't like this at all. Hey, you don't think it was that ice cream guy, do you, sir? Knight had seen his face, right? Maybe he couldn't afford to let him live. Shelley the killer, you mean? No. If this were his doing, he would have surely left a calling card. And besides, Knight isn't the only one who knows what he looks like. We do, too. Oh, yeah. And I guess we're still alive, so... Still, this is a high-security facility. I just don't understand how it was even possible. Alright. And let's get some info on the prison. I guess it makes sense having the detention center and the prison in the same building. It means they can share the visitor's room. Indeed. It's an unusual design, but it's certainly convenient for anyone visiting. Yeah, but then why have two different areas in the first place? For the two different classes of detainees, of course. Those pre-trial and those post-trial. The two facilities may be housed in the same building in this case, but they are actually quite different. Well, all I know is they're both cramped and dark. And don't let you leave when you want. Perhaps spending a night in each would help clarify the differences between them. Don't throw Gumshoe in jail! Don't throw him in jail. Don't be mean. I'm good. Thanks. Alright. Press Y to talk to Kay. Oh yeah, you totally can. Thank you.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? So, this is what the inside of a prison looks like. Good to know, good to know.
Well, someone's highly motivated to learn today.
You're just not on top of your game, Mr. Edgeworth. This stuff is important. Gotta be prepared for when the time comes.
Which will never come for me, I must say. Still, I won't discourage you from finding out more. I need to gather a little more information myself. And then use my powers of logic to piece it together. Alright, so... should we go ahead and just start with the body this time? I imagine Gumshoe had a happy Valentine's Day with Maggie Bird. I ship them so hard. Me too! That is the only acceptable hetero ship in this game is Gumshoe and Bird. Well, also the Delights from Trials and Tribulations. I accept them as well because they are actually a canon ship. But yes, I ship Gumshoe and Bird so hard. They're so cute together. They just need to get their acts together. All right, let's just go ahead and start with the body this time. Bronco Knight. Killed the day before his court date. We had better take a closer look. All right. Let's see here. Well, I guess let's just start with the body.
Ugh. His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck.
I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp as well. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat. Oh, what a way to go. It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. Kay, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing! All yours, Gummy!
Oh, thanks! Alright, here we go. Those clothes sure are a mess, huh? Indeed. They appear to be covered in dirt. Okay, so hang on. Alright, let's recap here. He was killed instantly, stabbed in the throat, body's covered in dirt, and there's a small cut on his scalpel. There's a small cut on his scalp, excuse me. I don't know what any of that tells us right now, though. I guess he's like me when he comes to the laundry. It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, detective. Alright, let's see. This rope and tarp business is weird. The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp.
And there's a rope on top of it.
Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? Okay, so there's rope and a dirty tarp. We should take a look under the sheet as well.
Ugh! Look at all that red stuff!
Yes. I'd say that was blood. Okay, so we got a logic piece of a bloody tarp. Features a colorful design and stained with what I believe to be the victim's blood. Okay! That phrasing sounds important. What I believe to be the victim's blood. It may not be the victim's blood. The way that's phrased is raising a bunch of red flags in my head right now. Let's not assume anything until we get the second autopsy. Oh, yeah, of course. You gotta wait for the updated autopsy report. Yeah. I know how you work, dude. I know how you work, sir.
We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so we've checked out the tarp. What is he holding in his hand? There's something on his finger.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring! And an expensive-looking one at that.
Don't even think about it, Kay.
What? I didn't say anything!
Okay, that's it? Just the ring? Okay, I thought that was a thing. Okay, obviously suspicious glove. A rubber glove.
Yep, just the one though.
I should examine it in more detail. All right. Oh! Whoa! Okay, we've got black on one side, oil or something, and we got red on the other. Also, inmate use only. Let's start with the black. Let's start with this side. With what we can see. There's mud all over it.
Maybe the prisoners were making mud pies? Wish I could have joined them. I love making mud pies.
Not anywhere near my crime scene, you're not. Neat freak. Alright, inmate use only. I'm saving the blood for last, because I feel like that's going to be the most important thing here. Inmate use only. I guess that means...
that it must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right?
Yes, you would certainly imagine so. Are you 17 or 7? Hey, if she still wants to make mud pies at 17 years old, I say God bless her and let her do it.
Okay, there we go. I just hit the ginger part of my teeth. Excuse me.
Ugh. So, little tip for y'all, if you're making tea, if you add fresh ginger into your tea, be very careful with it. It can make your tea insanely spicy, as I unfortunately found out last night. The first time I tried to make this sore throat busting tea, I threw in like way too much ginger, and whoo, mama, that was a spicy meatball. It's gloves. It doesn't mean an inmate used it. Very good point. Very good point. Even though it says inmate use only, that doesn't necessarily mean it was only an inmate who could have used it. All right, let's look at the blood. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilt.
We can? How come?
Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it.
Oh, meaning there'd only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers, not all over the backside.
Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body.
Maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed.
It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there! Yes, sir? Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check. I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. Okay, so a single glove stained with both blood and mud. Blood and mud. That sounds like there's a... It sounds like a folk song, right?
Huh? Is that?
Oh! I see one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victims, I'd imagine.
Makes sense. You love chess, after all.
Yep. Would have been a good way to pass the time. I don't know. Would you be allowed to bring something like that into a prison? I wouldn't think that they would allow you to bring any personal effects like this. But then again, this is Ace Attorney, Japanifornia, crazy law land, so who knows? Alright, so there's that. Anything else? We got the glove, we've got the body, we've got the tarp. Alright, looks like that's everything. Let's check out this other tarp then. Oh?
Time to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Indeed. This area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use RS to look further up or down. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Alright, so let's start with the upper area first and then work our way down. It depends probably on the type of inmates they have. You're allowed books inside a prison, I think. I had heard that they had, like... I'd heard that some prisons have, like, a prison library, though. So... I don't know. I don't know anything about the prison system to really say if this is bullshit or not. Seeing as how it's Ace Attorney, I'm erring on the side of it being bullshit, but, who knows? I could be completely wrong about this.
It appears to be a bully.
A bully?
It appears to be a pulley of some kind.
Maybe the prisoners use it for work?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, so I know you're gonna say no, but...
Absolutely not, Kay. You are not permitted to swing on that rope.
I knew it!
I should have known you were being serious.
God, just let the girl have some fun. Also, though, this seems like much too heavy machinery to be in a prison.
It's weird having something like this inside a prison, huh? A cage inside a cage?
Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells.
What's the difference? No offense, Mr. Edgeworth, but you gotta look at the basic nature of things more.
Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information.
How old is Kay? I believe at this point she's, 17? Alright. Okay, so it's just those two things, so down we go. It does seem to be a common thing in Ace Attorney. One of the villains in the Apollo Justice trilogy has an entire shelf of books. Interesting. So I guess in Ace Attorney world, you can just bring whatever. As long as it's not a murder weapon, but I mean, that's not gonna stop anybody. Clearly that didn't stop anybody from killing somebody inside this prison here.
There was a rope near Knight's body, too.
Speaking of which, do you want to see my super selfie?
Rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving. She seems genuinely disappointed.
I keep telling you, don't destroy the girl's dreams. Be nice to her. Don't ruin her childhood like that. I mean, she's 17, but she still has 1 year of childhood left. It's fine. Was Francisca here by any chance?
These tops are rather colorful.
That wasn't what I was pointing to. I was pointing to the whip.
You kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they?
They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison.
Hey, look! There's a whip on top of them! You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers. Maybe she left it here?
Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the... She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me.
Ah, Francisca, we love you. We miss you. I hope you come back in this game. All right. This concerns me greatly. This part concerns me greatly. It comes to you. Why did you have to? Gumshoe, honey, I love you, but
It's not necessary to get down on all fours to check this out, okay? I appreciate it, but no, you don't have to do that.
This part of the floor is covered with dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints.
Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them.
I guess we just gotta wait till forensics gets here.
Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it...
Huh, wouldn't want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth, thanks!
My concern was for the footprints, not your jacket, detective. Gumshoe is a true golden retriever. He really is, but they were being a little too literal about it there. Alright, let's see, where else is, Yeah, I was about to say, weren't you also standing in that dirt, Edgeworth? Aren't your own patent leather shoes gonna get in that mess too?
It's a safe.
It doesn't seem to contain any useful clues.
Nope. No with a treasure either.
You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right? You guys are at the same brain cell, it's very cute.
What's with all this weird equipment?
This really is more and more looking like a saw workshop as opposed to a prison workshop. It's filling me with bad feelings here. I'm not sure, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious here.
Excuse me? Look around you! Look at all this saw shit!
You got whips and pulleys and leather harnesses? There is so much suspicious stuff here! There is so much suspicious stuff here! Use your eyeballs! Use those gorgeous silver eyes of yours, Edgeworth! God!
Also, hi Spiral, welcome! Thanks for tuning in! It smells weird, though. Kinda musky. Like wet fur.
I didn't know you had such a keen nose.
Ah, it's nothing special, really. Except when it comes to sniffing out treasure.
Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers.
Oh, no way, Mr. Edgeworth! I would never steal any of your stuff!
But you would happily steal someone else's? I'm not sure that's entirely reassuring. That person is the dead person? Yeah, I mean, this is our killer from last time. Let's see, anything else? What about these bottles? Can I look at these bottles? No, I cannot. Anything else? Alright, well, I guess the only thing to do is, time to pop some logic together. And the only things that we have are the, tarps. Bam! These tarps have a pretty distinctive design. In fact...
It's the same design as the bloody type around Mr. Knight's body!
Yes. You took the words right out of my mouth.
That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
I thought you were on sabbatical. Okay, so bloody tarps. Colorful tarp found by the victim's body. Some of these were being stored in Workshop A. Oh, good! There's multiple saw workshops. Great. What else are we gonna see? Not a bad bit of evidence yet. Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
Nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together. Right, Gummy?
You betcha! We're unstoppable! A regular Three Musketeers!
Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found.
Huh? Well, what do you mean, sir?
What's missing from this crime scene? The murder weapon! We still haven't found anything that could be considered a murder weapon. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Oh, you're right! I didn't even think about that!
Oh, come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir.
Ah, don't worry, Gummy. It didn't cross my mind either.
A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Oh, yeah! Nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth.
She says she's a thief. So, for those of you who are a little confused as to why she's referring to herself as a thief, her father was actually a thief, and she's trying to take after him. We learned all about this in the first game. But she is determined to become a great thief like her father and restore the good name of the Yatagarasu. Which is why she's trying to take on that moniker herself, but
She's not good at it.
but it's okay, because we still love her.
What was the murder weapon? And where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here.
Uh-oh. We've got a new person. We have a unidentified person approaching. What the? Wait! Who is this Lupin the Third loser? Okay, hold on. I don't know who you are, but... Okay, no, seriously though, who are you? I don't know, guys. What do we feel? Danny? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're actually kind of right. No wonder I like the look of him. He does kind of look like Danny Sexbang. It's the hair. It's all in the hair. It's all in the hair. That's all it is. All right, well, I can't do a good Danny impersonation because I'm not good at imitating real people. Eddie Fender? Is that who this guy is? All right, well, what sort of voice should we give Mr. Eddie Fender is his name? Wait a second. Eddie Fender. Eddie Fender. Ah! These Ace Attorney ass names are gonna be the death of me. I swear. I swear. And no, I can't do Aaron's voice because that's too much shouting for my poor throat to take right now. And I'm referring, of course, to Annie and Darren. Annie and Darren. Danny and Aaron from Game Grumps. And this guy looks very much like Danny from Game Grumps. They have the exact same poofy hair. I think his official English name is Eddie Fender. His fan translation name is Raymond Shields. That is an infinitely cooler name! I mean, that sounds way better! I like Raymond Shields better than Eddie Fender. I mean, to be fair, it falls in line with the pun Ace Attorney names. The Grump Games, Annie and Darren. Oh no, that's the alternate universe version of the Game Grumps. Hey, you know what? Don't knock the name of the band until you've heard their music. Then feel free to knock them because they make silly songs. Silly songs that are kind of very, very raunchy. But that doesn't take away from the fact that Danny is actually a really, really good singer, and most of the stuff that I listen to of his is actually covers of classic rock songs that I grew up with. So in that regard, I absolutely adore Danny. He's fantastic. I love his voice. I love his singing. I can take or leave some of the songs, but the actual singing of them is quite good. Just wait until you hear some of the other recurring... Oh, I know! I'm well aware of Ace Attorney goofy pun names. Considering how some names were only slightly changed between the fan translation and official ones, they may not have legally been allowed to use Raymond Shields. Yeah, so some of these are going to be really close, but yeah, I guess for one reason or another, they didn't just outright take the fan translation names. You really can't, I guess. Okay, but getting back to this, what sort of voice should we give this guy? What are you guys feeling for Mr. Eddie Fender voice-wise? Well, let's see what we can come up with here. If I could sound like Lupin, I would make him sound like Lupin the Third. But I don't know if I can do that convincingly, because I just get Lupin vibes from this dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Vaguely French. So actually, I'm holding off on French right now. There is a character later on that is absolutely going to be French. So we're not making this guy a Frenchman. There's another character coming that's going to be French, but not this one. I don't know. I feel like he should have like a Brooklyn thing going. Dude, bro. That's pretty close to Larry. Larry is the voice I use for Larry is my dude bro voice. And I don't see him being a dude. Suave, slurred voice. Okay. So, kind of let me think here. Let me workshop this a little bit. Okay. A Robert Downey Jr. voice to perpetually drunk. Is this guy a drunkard? I don't know. Channel Luis? No, I channeled Luis for Godot. I was channeling Luis for Godot, but I see the vibe we're going for. All right. Let me workshop something here, and if we don't like it, I can change it up a little bit.
Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? Hey, wait a second. Are you... No way. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow.
Mr. Fender, it's been far too long.
I know, right? But even after all this time, I know that deep bow anywhere. And that neckwear arms. Manfred von Karma. The man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Way wrong person.
Hold it! What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer!
Detective, please.
Huh? Edgeworth? Wow! I guess that explains the fresh face. Hey, can't blame you guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in his day.
Oh, no! Yeah, no. Yeah, first off, Von Karma is dead at this point, so what the hell? Also, calling Miles the spitting image of Von Karma, I feel the pain coming from that. I feel the sting from that. That is a brutal blow.
I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been?
Okay, hang on. I'm getting sprayed and bonked. Why am I getting sprayed and bonked? Ow! Why am I getting a double hit? What did I do? At least tell me. Thank you. Are we getting bonked because it's an ad break? Is it because it's an ad break? Is that why? Eddie Fender, I find you guilty of idiocy. The sentence is death. Yeah, okay. Immediately don't like this dude. Immediately don't like this guy. On sight. Karma is a biatch. Yeah, he sure was.
Man,
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna give him Larry's voice. I'm annoyed at him, so he gets Larry's voice. That's what you get for calling him Von Karma. You brought this upon yourself.
man, good question. I bet who's counting, huh? Been away traveling so long I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for.
Ooh, there's some drama going on.
Whoa! Where did that come from? And who are you anyway?
This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney.
Oh my god, he really does look like Danny, though! He really does look like Danny, though! Okay, and the fact that he's using French, I mean, this automatically should make him a villain.
Enchanté, as they say. Fender's the name and defendant's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney.
Shut up! Yeah, no, on site with this dude. Hate him, hate him, hate him. How dare you call yourself that, sir? You haven't earned the right. You haven't earned the right. And yes, that is with a W.
Oh man.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
And I'm Kate Faraday. Great thief. I'm, on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief. Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will.
Don't you dare head on her, you creep!
Right? It's nice to finally meet somebody who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I've even made signing up super simple.
It sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang with you guys, if you'll have me.
Sorry. I should have also mentioned that it's girls only. And they have to be super fun and super cool and...
Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in.
Bring it in? We ain't bringing you nothing! We ain't bringing you nothing, sir! Oh my god! Yeah, have I immediately found somebody I hate more than Larry? That was really quick. That was really quick. Hello, Rave of Jacks. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I found a new person to hate in this game, and his name is Eddie Fender.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, my bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know?
And why are you here, Mr. Fender?
Oh, oops! Almost forgot. This is your scene. Keeping the defense sound is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it?
Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal! What gives?
Hold it!
Detective! Calm yourself.
His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable.
It is?
I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney?
Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be, anyway.
So he was planning to represent Knight. If his client hadn't been murdered, he and I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself.
He's real close to me calling him sex offender. Okay, alright, new name. That's his new name. We're going with that. Actually, no, we're not going with that. I don't want to be demonetized. But that is a fantastic barb. That is a fantastic barb, and I'm going to continue using that.
So, the victim asked you to represent him?
Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today.
As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found.
I'm as bummed about it as you are. Even running some weenies at you.
You have to call them weenies. Just call them sausages, you weirdo.
Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison.
Oh yeah. Well, it's here now. You want some? Little vice I picked up on my travels.
So, what does that mean? So Moorish?
No, thank you.
Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Nightside. Von Karma was always more of a convicted offended at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that?
That was a long time ago.
If you say so. You sure you don't want any weenies?
No, thank you!
No, he's absolutely not beating the offender allegations here. What is your beef, dude? Why do you keep calling him Von Karma?
Have you met with your clients previously?
Moorish is something so tasty you can't get enough of it. Oh, so it's like me with hibachi cooking. It's cute when Gumshoe and Burr call him weenies, but not Fender. Yeah, exactly.
Have you met with your client previously?
Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxter called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh, yeah. He mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself.
And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that.
Boy, did he not like you. Trash talked you something fierce. Oh, can't say I didn't join in the fun, though.
Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender!
Hey, lighten up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here. And I don't think I've ever had that much of a gas.
Oh, so you come here a lot?
Hey! Don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at. But this ain't exactly my first time in the clink, either.
In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime?
Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices.
A classroom, a morgue, a rec room. I don't feel like any of these are the correct answer. A classroom? What the hell are they teaching them here? I was gonna say a torture chamber myself, but apparently that's not an answer. A morgue, I guess?
Is it a morgue?
Well, it does have a dead body in it. And dead body equals morgue, am I right? Now, let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we?
Maybe it was a classroom.
Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop.
So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile.
The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills, too. Bake some qualifications for when they're back on the street.
I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key?
Hey, chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre?
Yes, sir! The workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead.
What kind of sensors?
Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensors check their bracelet, and if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, an alarm sounds. If they let it ring for too long, then they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. And if they try to break or remove bracelet, a shock 3 times worse than that.
What? That's brutal!
I guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules. But that sounds a bit excessive.
Oh, we can talk all day long about the cruelties of the prison system, but that's a little too heavy for this particular stream.
If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensors for them and let them in.
You get all that?
I feel like, you know what? I feel like suaver sort of Larry is actually kind of working for this character. I think we're going to go ahead and stick with this voice.
Have any prisoners used this workshop today?
No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had.
So, no prisoners have entered, let alone used the workshop today.
Okay. So we got the door sensors.
Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene.
He doesn't have a bracelet on!
Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. I'll take another quick look over the crime scene and employ my powers of deduction to solve this mystery.
I'm going back to sleep now. Nighty-night. All right, take care, Lisa Dragon. Have a good night. All right, so let's examine the body again. So it's got to be... All right, so it's all that again. I need to deduce something, though. Oh, wait!
Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Wait! If he was wearing the gloves, then would that have made the door sensor not work?
Eureka!
If he wasn't wearing the bracelet, then maybe it was, like, hidden in the gloves or something?
Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets, and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet here we have a rubber glove, of the kind issued to inmates.
This is a clear contradiction.
So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, Detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence.
Investigation completed!
You, apart from the prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room?
No one, sir. This is a prison, after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is.
Hold it!
Mr. Fender?
Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here.
Uh-huh?
Oh, do you mean... But, sir, they're...
Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about?
What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see him in? You didn't see him on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you mosey on out of that door right now, you trip over one of them before you're taking a step.
Hey, listen, pal! We've had just about enough of your baloney!
Hey, take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you've got a really narrow mind.
Okay, no, you... You sexually harassed Kay, you accused Andrew for being a Von Karma, and now you're going after Gumshoe? There about to be one more dead body in this workshop if you keep that up, sir. What did you... Detective!
Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say?
He's even got the shifty walk. He's even got the shifty walk, man. Come on. All right. March 27th, 11:06 a.m., prison corridor. All right, so what do we got? What the? Wait.
Animals? Is this a prison or a petting zoo? What the hell is this nonsense? What? Did they all get like little Pokemon partners? What?
I mean, I guess. Okay, it's not actually that far-fetched because when I used to work for the newspaper, I actually did a story about a prison doing a dog therapy thing where the inmates were raising dogs to like rehabilitate them. So, I mean, this isn't too far out of the question.
But a pony and a monkey? And a pig?
That's a little much. Right? Like the bunny and the cat, I can understand. Okay, fine, whatever. You can get those at any animal shelter. But the rest of them? What prison is letting their inmates ride a pony around? You offer pony rides at this prison? What the hell? I'm probably reading way too much into this than I ought to be. Let's just move on.
Here, the humans share their space with some special friends.
The animals?
Yep. Furred and feathered fellas of all shapes and sizes. Yard filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy, to help keep their spirits up.
Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun!
Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with their animals.
Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop was for!
You got it! Rooms set up specially for that training stuff.
Okay, well now some stuff makes sense, I guess.
So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime... Exactamundo, big guy! I was talking about these guys.
Hold it! That just means you're still talking baloney! What would an animal be doing with a rubber glove?
Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir! If you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word! Let me get this straight. Are you saying that these animals can wander freely around the prison?
You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and sound the alarm when somebody goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that opens doors right up.
They are?
Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila!
What? Doesn't it hurt?
Nope, they don't feel a thing. Oh, that's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Ah, right. So the point is, They're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them.
It's ironic, really.
Yeah. You fit the.
I can see the irony here. You're fitting the inmates with the shock collars, not the animals. Here in this institution, where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content.
Okay, so that's that. This is so weird. This is so weird, and I don't like this guy. This is gonna be one of those cases, isn't it? This is gonna be one of those cases that's gonna be like, oh god, is it over yet?
They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out there, you see?
This is like Animal Farm, but reversed. You know what? It kind of is.
Huh?
Bell?
What was that tinkling sound?
Sir?
Dog! Doggo! Puppy!
Oh my god! Edgeworth! Edgeworth, I fear you're in danger here, sir. I think you're in danger. Wasn't this the dog that killed Bronco?
Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around its neck? Well, that explains the sound, I suppose.
You gonna try? Are you staring down the dog? Don't maintain eye contact with that thing. It's gonna see it as a threat. You see? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Mr. Edgeworth, were you seriously trying to stare it down?
Bless you, Edgeworth. You absolute goober. I refuse to lose to a dog. Oh my god. Oh, your pride is not worth this, sir. Your pride isn't worth this. You learn how to pick your battles, my boy. Of course, this is also the same guy who, like, had a staring contest with his own reflection in the last game, so, you know, I guess it's not that far out of the question. Oh, I love him so. I'm so unwell over Edgeworth, guys. You have no idea.
I refuse to lose to a dog!
Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work.
Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat him right.
Come on now, come to gummy.
Nope. Bye.
Oh man, ignored by a dog.
To be fair, my husky does the same thing to me. She ignores me constantly. No way! That's the third time this stream that I've been hit with this! Stop! Is it because I said I was unwell about Edgeworth? Alright, sorry! Thank you. Thank you for the cat spray.
That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. And it seemed to have a real thing against me, and only me.
Yeah, no, dogs can be picky like that. Dogs definitely have their people. When I first adopted Jenna, I thought I was her person, but then it turns out she liked my husband much better than me. So my husband is her person. I am just a food receptacle
That's all I am to my dog.
Alrighty then. You've met the menagerie. What's next?
I guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir?
Indeed. We need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found.
Then let's start with, that guy. Hey, you there in the cell!
Who? Something tells me we're not gonna get much information out of this particular individual.
Ignored again.
Hello. We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident.
Is anybody else a little afraid of this guy?
Not a big talker, huh? Sorry, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice?
Wow! Eddie porting a Storm Fender over here. What is going on now? What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, I get it, man. Not everybody's the hugging type. I'm cool with that.
What? Whoa! Wow! Wait! What? No! You know who this is? This is a Street Fighter character! This is absolutely a dude from Street Fighter! This is, whoa, what is his name? Cody! This is Cody from Street Fighter! Either that or the crazy boxer dude, oh god, what is his name? Hey, somebody who plays fighting games, help me out here! Who's the boxer dude in Street Fighter? Balrog! Thank you! This is Balrog / Cody going on here. Also, hello, fans of Havoc! Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for the assist. I am very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream! Hope you're enjoying Gay Lawyer Sunday. Alright, alright. I guess we need like a gruff, tough guy voice, for this dude. So, let's see, what can we do here? I mean, he's just prisoner, but with this much animation on his sprite, he's gotta be somebody important to this case, right? The polar bear is a nice touch, though. It's like, No! You know who this is? This is Bark! This is Bark the polar bear! That's who this guy is! Man, after that falling out he had with Fang and Bean, Bark fell on some hard times, man. Alright, let me see what kind of voice I can do for this dude here. Let's see. His fan translation name is J. Elbert, and that's so good, though! That's so good, though! No, I'm sad that's not the official name. That is a stellar name. That's a stellar fan name. Alright, so what is your actual name?
Round 1. 10 reps each.
What is this man up to?
I better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? Oh no, he's okay, he's this WWE announcer man. I can do that.
From the blue corner, it's Rocco D-259 Carcerato!
Rocco Carcerato. That name's a mouthful. I like J. Elbert much better, though. J. Elbert is the very superior name here. 1 point for the fan translation for the better name.
You don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighter can't let his heart rate drop, see?
It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that.
I'm guessing Rocco is meant to be a reference to Rocky, of course! Rocky Balboa! Yeah. All right, well, I can work with that.
You gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't even make it into the ring if you don't.
So you're... Oh, wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right?
Was, back in the day. But it's good to say fighting fit. Leastways, that's how I see it.
So, is the bear part of your training too? He looks kind of like an apron. It's so cute!
Hey, ain't nothing cute about Teddy. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes.
Well, he seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident?
Okay. You're cool with everybody else except Edgeworth. That tracks.
Hey, come on, boss. I ain't no stoolie. I don't know nothing no-how.
I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question.
Yeah, you punch drunk or something, boss. I told you. I don't know zip.
So he won't play ball.
Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. The more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something. All right. Let's see exactly what you do and don't know. Shall we, Mr. Carcerato?
Round 1, fight!
Oh, is it really actually gonna be... Oh, here we go! It's chess dimension time, baby! I kind of actually really love this mechanic. This is... They had to do some mental bullshit to compete with the Magatama. This is fine. I'm fine with this.
Now, let us analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. He is bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce.
Why they bring a polar bear into the prison? At least everything else makes a bit of sense. Yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm just not questioning it anymore. The next animal is gonna be like a freaking Gila monster or something. I don't know.
First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements.
And bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. Mind chest, round 1!
Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today?
He's not budging.
You will answer me, Mr. Carcerato.
What? You want a shot at the champ? Is that it? Then put him up, pal!
Prepare for a straight right punch! No, Edgeworth, baby! You're not the one in the fighting game, Phoenix is. Let's just bide our time.
Huh. You throwing in the towel already? Huh. That's gotta be a record.
Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess.
You see? This is why Phoenix is the one in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and not Edgeworth. He said so himself. Edgeworth doesn't throw hands. Sometimes I wish he would, though.
Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time?
Huh. You think I don't got the stamina, kid? Just you try me.
Just let him wear himself out.
I ain't tired. Not today. Not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat.
Really? You look pretty sweaty to me.
Hey, give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired.
I thought you took it easy. Oh my god, this is kind of like... It is kind of like Punch-Out a little bit. You gotta wait for them to let their guard down. It is a little bit like playing Punch-Out.
You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Coserato. But I'm afraid that your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning. Sure you can!
We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands.
Oh, get out of here with the dropping of the weights. Get out of here with that nonsense.
He's hiding something. I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside of his cell.
The gloves literally just came off.
I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No. I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone.
Alright, so let's just go in straight.
Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident?
I was, catching some Z's. We both was.
The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered.
He's not budging. Let him wear himself out. Let him wear himself out.
The fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down. But he needs his beauty sleep, too. Builds muscle.
Is that so? Well, then I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regime.
You don't say? Ah, so Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew?
Oh yeah, we didn't actually say we were a prosecutor. How'd you know that?
Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep. And that you were lying. Again! Hadouken!
You good kid. You got me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I won't catch no Z's. But what? The guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved. Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now?
Edgeworth showing this boxer his favorite game. Mental combat! Dun, 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 dun. That is one of the dumbest jokes I've ever made on this channel. I love it.
The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. It could well prove to be a useful clue.
So what was it like around here?
Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident?
What do you mean, strange?
You know what I'm talking about.
Answer the question. Tell me what was going on around that time.
I wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was.
Time to deploy my clue.
You weren't asleep, you were exercising!
Enough of your barefaced lies! You weren't asleep, you were exercising! You told me as much yourself!
Oh, a counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming.
It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerato.
It's time to come clean about what you know.
All right, you don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already.
Already, you say?
You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier.
Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerato?
Hits the floor.
Edgeworth wins! Flawless victory! Quit it, will ya? I'm getting shellacked here. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring.
Checkmate. As for the fisticuffs, I'll leave that to my partner Right.
He didn't actually say that, but I wish he would have.
Boom! Fatality!
I gotta head out. All right, take care, Zach. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.
I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you?
Fine. I'll talk.
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only begun.
Oh, God. What do you want, you punk?
Hold it! Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth.
Condescending little shit.
And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know. I'll be telling you know who what you've become.
You know who? I don't know who.
Who know who?
Oh, keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well,
That's enough! This has nothing to do with Kay.
whoa, don't have a cow, man. Why so sensitive?
Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on someone else's time.
Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know, at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already. Am I right?
I get the feeling I think I know who he's talking about. And if I'm right on this, I am going to punch this man through the monitor. I'm not going to say who yet. But if I am right, I am going to reach through this goddamn screen and throttle this man by his skinny ass neck for even saying something so horrendous.
What is he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nothing that needs concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerato. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last.
You won't land a glove on me, kid.
All right. right, testimony time. Here we go.
There was a show. Finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after. Did me some training. Leastways, tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the? Ah!" Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. What can I do? Locked up in here, right? So I tunes it out and I gets back to work.
I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help.
Like I said, boss, what can I do? Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved in what ain't none of their concern. I hear you, brother. Best thing you can do is rubberneck from in there anyway. Am I right?
You mentioned training, Mr. Coserato. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is.
There's a guy. The Fixer, they call him.
What's a fixer?
Fellow can get his hands just about anything you need. For a price.
There's always a dude like that in a prison. There's always a dude like that.
Whoa, no way!
Yeah, I think you can find me a... Perhaps, Mr. Coserato, what you ought to be asking is... What you ought to ask for is for beginners...
Blah, 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 blah. Let me try that again.
Perhaps, Mr. Coserato, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1.
You put me down and try it, you bum! Hey, what am I? Chopped liver?
Yes, you are. Also, yeah, props to the little polar bear. He is hanging in there. Okay, this actually does look like a Pokemon. This looks like that koala Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. The little guy with the tree. That's what he reminds me of. All right, let's see. There was a show, finished around 10 a.m. Came back here after, did some training. Okay. Tried to, barely got to count 2 before somebody screams. What the, Sun and Moon, excuse me, not Scarlet and Violet, my bad. So who screamed? Okay, so it couldn't have been Knight who screamed because according to our autopsy, his death was instantaneous, right? Yeah, killed instantly by a stab wound. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, knockout punch. Objection!
Objection!
Are you listening carefully, Mr. Coserato?
Huh? Are you trying to be cute or something?
The victim died from a stab wound to the throat, and very quickly at that. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream, as you claim he did.
There we go!
You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible.
There must have been a scream. He said there was.
He said there was?
Quit looking so smug, will ya? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so.
The next cell?
We're gonna have to go one by one. Guys? Guys? Look what's in the next cell. Look what's in the next cell. Is this the parrot from Turnabout Goodbyes? Is this Polly? Is this Don't Forget DL6? So wait, are we gonna Is that who it is? Or are we talking about this guy? When he says next cell, which are we talking about? I really hope it's this one. I hope it's this one.
Let's find out.
You mean...
You're such teases. You're such teases, game. I thought we were gonna get a DL6 reference again. You could never escape DL6. No, you can't. You can't.
Huh? What do you want? I heard a scream. What of it? We came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. Then just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. A real scary one.
Scary how, exactly?
I didn't tell him this part, I guess. But it was kinda like a... Eek! Someone, anyone, come quickly! He's... You know, something like that.
Well, that's really specific, dude. Thanks.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim.
Indeed. It sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body.
Oh, that explains it. So Mr. Carcerado was telling the truth. And more or less.
Hello, Deku Pikachu! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for tuning in!
Is that really the case, though? Are there really no problems now with his testimony?
No, I see a problem. I see a problem. If one guy heard the scream, why didn't the other one hear anything? They're not that far apart from one another. Oh, no! I goofed up! Whoops, I screwed up. Sorry! Ah, dang it, I messed up.
If Carcerado...
I was skipping. I panicked and skipped a bunch of dialogue. My bad. I know I goofed up. Sorry. No perfect here.
Then riddle me this. If Carcerado's neighbor heard the scream, how come Carcerado himself didn't hear it too? Bit of a conundrum, no?
I should have thought of that. Sorry, Edgeworth. I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault entirely. I'm the bad. I'm the bad. Sorry.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, I thought we cleared all that up already.
Is that really the case?
Okay, yes, there is a problem. My bad.
I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerato?
Yeah! What gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day?
Why are you yelling? Why are we yelling? I can't yell right now. I can't yell right now with my voice. Sorry.
What do you think, I did the crime or something? Huh? From inside of this here cell! Guy died over there in the workshop, in case you forgot!
Yeah, it does seem a little weird now that you mention it.
He's right. Neither of us could have done it. 'Cause let me tell you, if I could get out of this here cage right now and murder somebody, yet I'll be toast.
Oh, ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it!
I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing that again anytime soon.
I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth?
What's my next move here? I won't get much more out of them in this state.
What? Oh, who? That was a voice. That was a voice.
Who's there?
What? Who? Order in the court? Ma'am. Hello. Good day to you. Okay, so I
actually do know who this is. And I know who the little snot-nosed kid behind her is, too. These are the two that I was the most excited about. These were the two I was most excited about learning more about. So their names in the fan translations are Justine Courtney and Sebastian the Best. But we will find out what their new names are, and you will see why I was reserving the French accent. It was for this lady, and you'll see why in a moment.
Order in the court.
Hey, who died and made you boss of me, huh? Did you see what kind of busy over here?
Hush now. Silence is golden.
It is.
Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be.
Oh my god. She doesn't just look like a Bloodborne NPC, she talks like one too. Okay, maybe I should revise this a little bit. Maybe I should revise the voice a little bit. No, you know what? No, she needs to be a Soulsborne. She needs to be a Soulsborne lady. She needs to be Lady Maria. She needs to be, freaking, oh god. Ronnie, Melania, all of them. She needs to be one of those types. Alright, hang on. Zip! We're revising the voice. She's gonna sound like somebody out of a Souls game.
Praise be. A simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always. Guard, if you would.
Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. Huh? Whoa. What? Come on, please, boss. Any place but there.
There is no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be reborn.
She is absolutely a Soulsborne lady! Who the hell is this?
Okay, this is not what I was expecting. This is not the kind of character I was expecting to show up in this game. I was not expecting goddamn Lady Maria from Bloodborne to show up. Oh my god. This is insane. This is great. This is so different from what I was expecting. This is so different than what I was expecting, and I absolutely love it. I love this way more than what I originally had in mind for this character. Oh my god, somebody, please, put this lady in the next FromSoft game. Put her in the next FromSoft game, please, please. Let it happen. No!
O goddess of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. O Holy One, we give thanks in your name.
Meanwhile, Edgeworth over here, not having yet played a Soulsborne game in his entire life.
And you are?
Is she a judge or a priestess? You know what? It's kind of hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
Verity Gavel, at your service. A corpse should... A corpse should be left well enough alone. Yeah. Oh my god. She runs the prison too. Okay, but this... With a name like Verity Gavel, I mean, she had to be French. But at least that was my original thought. When I saw what her new name was, I was like, okay, well, she's French. But no. This is far grander than that. We're making her a Soulsborne. We're making her a Soulsborne lady. Oh my god. Also, can we just say she is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is easily one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in an Ace Attorney game. And yes, I am including Mia and Iris and Dahlia. I am including all of them. She is gorgeous. Look at her. Never mind the lightning bolt hair. She is absolute stunner. Ma'am, I will commit a crime for you, just so I have the opportunity to see you in court. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the pleasure of the law.
And what is a judge doing in a place like this?
Since you asked, Mr. Edgeworth, I have been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, and it is my sacred duty to deliver it.
The Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence? What the heck is that?
It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child. For it is a sacred phrase from the goddess of justice herself.
Why don't I fill you in, kiddo?
No, I don't want you to fill me in. I want the hot lady to fill me in. You can piss off, sir. All right, well, he's going to be the one to tell us, so whatever.
The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job it is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest.
Okay, where the hell were these guys? They're in the Ace Attorney trilogy, then.
In other words, they make sure that people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line.
The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. A panel of which you are a member, I assume? I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service.
Hey, thanks for coming to see us like this. Speaking for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with a judicial compadre. Come on, bring it in and chillax. We're all friends here.
Smite him, almighty smiter! Smite him with your hammer, please! He deserves it! Thank you, ma'am! Thank you!
Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association?
Uh-oh, did my controller just die? What is Fender's obsession with hugs? I don't know, and I don't like it. Uh-oh, hang on. There we go, now we're good. Yeah! Where were you guys when Von Karma and Portsman and Fake Phoenix took the stand? Where were you guys at? Or was the committee formed after these events took place and was therefore the cause for this committee to take place? I don't know. Well, I've never heard of these people until now, so we'll see.
Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association?
Whoa, hey, I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, come on, why is my... There we go.
Whoa, hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay?
So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them?
Precisely, my child.
Praise be to the goddess of justice for bestowing her gift of insight unto you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge.
And what's the committee for the prosecutory... whatever you said? What with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here!
Objection!
Sir? Oh boy. And here's the other one. I do know a little bit about this character. And this is a character that we are either all going to love or we're all going to hate. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please introduce you to who the fans called Sebastian the Best, but in this game is referred to as, well, you'll see. You'll see we'll see what his name is in just a moment. Alright. Let me come up with an appropriately, it's Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh! You're not far off! Alright, let me see if I can get this voice going here. Alright.
Pitiful. You really don't know, do you? What an ignoramus.
Hey, who are you, pal?
Winner. Eustace Winner. Prosecutor extraordinaire. Though you might know me just as the Winner, a name they call me down at the prosecutor's office. With great affection, I might add.
I have never heard of you.
Shoot him down immediately, Edgeworth.
And how about Detective Flatfoot over there?
Nope. Name means nothing to me.
Well, it's to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say. So I'm sure most things mean sweet nothings to you.
Ignorance is bliss, Winner. And I don't think sweet nothings means what you think it means.
This kid is the literal embodiment of, you keep saying that word, I do not think it means what you think it means. Line from The Princess Bride. Yes, this little asshole is so insufferable. It's gonna be a race to see who I hate more, this kid or Fender. Fender is still definitely up there just because he is, because he is absolutely sus. I think this kid is just annoying. He's dead weight. Yeah, so in the fan translation, his name was Sebastian the Best. Again, playing off of the Winner. I actually hated his new name. I hated the name Eustace Winner. But the name sort of grew on me. I like Sebastian more, just because, I don't know, Eustace just makes me think of the old man from Courage the Cowardly Dog. But yeah, no, we're gonna make this kid as insufferable as possible. This is gonna be fun. I have never wanted to punch a child more than I do now. Don't punch children! Except fictional children. You can punch this one. This one's fine. To be fair, he has a very punchable face. Him and Fender both. This game is just full of punchable characters. Oh, man. Okay, what is happening? Why is my... It's meant to be a play on the pun, but I can still not like it.
It is entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us just last month.
So he's nothing but a rookie! Wait. So he's nothing but a rookie?
Oh, I am not just any rookie. I am a winning rookie. Which he will prove himself to be in due time.
Oh my god. Okay. No, you know what this... I know exactly what this dynamic is. I know exactly what this is. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there is an official Elden Ring manga. It is not what you think it is. It is a gag manga. It's funny as hell. But the main guy, the main character, is completely inept at everything. And so Melania is having to take him all around. Melina, not Melania. Melina is having to take him all around and make sure he doesn't die doing anything in the lands between. So this is that dynamic. I already get the feeling that this is the dynamic here. Eustace and Judge Gavel are, I think the guy's name is Asuo or something like that. Asuo and Melina. Melina. God. I'm sorry, all the ladies in Elden Ring have such similar names. It throws me off sometimes. You gotta give me a break here.
Which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. Hey, what do you mean? What mess?
I fear I know exactly what he means. The committee sending an envoy with a new prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you're getting at, winner. But I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Gavel?
Very well. By the power vested in me by the Goddess of Justice, I hereby declare that in the matter of the incident at the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight, the committee hereby decree that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict.
What? Mr. Edgeworth's off the case? Just like that?
Judge Gavel, I believe I asked for an explanation.
No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in. The goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final.
And what exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case?
Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt. You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principles of extraterritoriality. And while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning. You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident.
Oh! Okay! So she has a trick weapon! She is absolutely from Bloodborne! She is absolutely from Bloodborne! What the hell? Okay, no, she's the one who needs to be in a fighting game. She's the one who needs to be in a fighting game. This is incredible. No, yeah, no, I love this lady. I love her so much.
You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement. Objection! I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules were concerned.
But there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate.
Then what you are saying is that the ends justify the means, that rules can freely be ignored. That is a very dangerous way of thinking. The law is absolute. It is not to be bent to your whims.
Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do.
Is that so? How unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing. When a trial ends, the hammer falls.
Is this about to be a boss battle? Is this about to be a boss fight? That is exactly what a Soulsborne lady would say right before a boss fight.
Be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing, that is, but to give thanks for the Goddess of Justice's divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be to risk your badge, of course.
So, they mean to take my badge if I don't play along.
Whoa! Tough break, Edgeworth.
I see you have accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you would be so kind as to escort him out.
Don't stop! What are you doing, detective? I'm in charge here now, so you'll do as I say and move out of the way. What? You ain't the boss of me! Unluckily for you, Flatfoot, that's exactly what I am.
They're holding all the cards here. I don't stand a chance. Detective Gumshoe, do as Mr. Winner says.
But sir!
Judge Gavelle.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
The committee's decision is beyond irrational. So yes, I do plan to appeal. You haven't heard the last of this.
Duly noted. Until we meet again, then.
Let's go, Kay. We're leaving.
Right!
Oh, and, remember... You know who will be getting a full report on all of this.
To be continued.
Ooh, there is some pretty bullshit going on here!
Oh, God! Okay, well, first off, I'm saving my progress because... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Y'all, I knew a little bit about Verity and Eustace. I know more about Eustace than I know about Verity. The last thing I expected was a Soulsborne lady to show up. I think I found, even though she's not on our side, I think I found my new favorite character in this game. Aside from Edgeworth and Kay and Gumshoe, of course, because they automatically get passes because I love them all. But yeah, there is some grade A nonsense being stirred up here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until next time to get a continuation. But oh boy, this plot is thickening so much. I am so on board with these guys. So, we will pick this up next Sunday at 2 p.m., our usual time.
next stream is going to be tomorrow. We are doing more Paper Mario. We're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a little bit of an interlude. We may get to Chapter 6 tomorrow, but there's some stuff in and around Rogueport that I want to take a crack at first before we try Chapter 6, including possibly getting a super secret party member. So be sure and tune in for that. That starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also this week, we've got Locomotive, we've got Elden Ring, we've got Supersonic Saturday, and we've got, of course, more Gay Lawyer Sunday. We got a full week ahead of us, guys, so I hope you're looking forward to it. For now, though, this is Super Geek Girl signing off. Stay super, everybody, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. So long!